Jersey is in the building today.
Yes, Jersey.
The Honorable Mayor Cory Booker is our guest today on the show. I wanted to get the introduction formal and appropriate.
I appreciate that, but can we go informal now?
I guess, but you earned that.
What do you say?
You should be introduced, but
I didn't. The people gave that title to me, but at the end of the day, our titles don't make us special. You all know that. It's who we are as people.
In Newark, when they see you on the street, do they call you Mayor Booker? Do they call you Cory?
Newark, we keep it real. People call me Cory most of all.
What happens when you become senator? Let's put it in the air that way. Can people still call you Cory?
Yeah.
Because at a certain, you can't go. You don't call Barack.
No, that's the one office
president
that and the president was my friend before he was my president. I knew him since 2005, and
now you have to call him Mr. President, right?
Yeah, and I would never ever call him Barack. I would never do that because I feel like it's
even in private.
Even in private. Because that is such an important position.
Right.
The decisions he makes every day, even the decisions we don't know about that he's making, are so important that I want to give reverence to that position. Some great Americans have held that position before. It's a critical office for our globe, and so I would never do that. But if I'm in the governor's office, I've seen a number of governors. I will sometimes go back to calling the governor by
their first name.
Yeah.
Our president used to be a senator.
He
you might have heard that. You might have known that.
I've heard that news.
And that train of thought, of course, we all wonder if down the road that is the Cory Booker.
But you live this. A lot of us get too obsessed with position and not purpose.
Okay.
And I think we should always stay our authentic selves. So many people, try to be something.
Yes.
And they lose their authenticity. And so I've got to be my full 100% self now and let the chips fall where they may tomorrow. If you had told me back in the mid-'90s, I would be sitting here before you with a woman such as yourself calling me honorable such and such and such. I would not have thought that was possible.
You like it a little bit.
For you to see that coming out of you,
like it a little
I don't want to flirt anything with you on the air, but having you call me honorable was a nice
enjoyable.
thing to hear. It was nice to have you say it, but I would prefer now we go back to Cory.
Okay, Cory.
Mr. Booker, you are so smooth.
Wow, he's really good. He's good. All right, we have many things to discuss today. I do have to get to my number 3 song, which is off the Magna Carta album. Do you own this album?
I just got the album.
Really?
Yeah, I'm behind the times. Everybody probably got July 4th.
No, it just came out. You're okay.
Platinum right away, though.
Yeah, he's in advance.
So I was listening to it on the ride over here, and it's deep. It's really deep. I like that. I only got to track 4 on the way over.
Okay, you're only 4 in.
That's good.
I'm only 4 in.
Those are good ones, though, by the way.
They were very, very good ones. And then when he sampled a little grunge music, I was like, wow, that is
Okay, you went
awesome.
in a little bit.
Yeah.
DJ Walla, who works here, he just did something with you guys, right?
We opened up our Super Summer activities where we launch big every summer because a lot of times, folks, the kids don't do anything during the summer.
Yes, I know. I have
in Newark,
one.
that happens sometimes and bothers me because we have so much going on. And we have these big guides now of everything you want to do, from martial arts to academic programs to going away to a free camp watershed. Where you can go away up to the Pequannock, and so many things are going on. We just want to try to lift it up and let people know they can go to the city's website, find out what's going on, engage their kids in productive activities.
Our guy here, Trey.
Yep.
He, were you a counselor there?
Yeah, I went to school at Rutgers. Lewis and I both went to school at Rutgers in Newark.
All right.
And I worked at the camp as well.
Trey has a social media story for you.
Okay.
That
I'm bracing myself.
He would like to share.
So Angie, today, funny, one day I'm going to park for class, and my mom gave me the car for the day. It was already a fight to get the car to go down to school. And so I checked the signs on, I think it was Bleecker Street, like 20 times just to make sure everything was right.
In Newark.
In Newark on Bleecker Street. So everything was good. I checked it 20 times, made sure it was right. So I come back out of class, and I saw a ticket on the car. I'm like, what? No, ain't no way it could be a ticket on this car. Make a long story short.
Because it's his mom's car.
It's my mom's car. It's my mom's car. So to make a long story short, I didn't know who else I can call, or I decided to tweet you. I said, I'm going to tweet Cory Booker right now. It's the only person that could fix this because I'm not going home with this ticket. So I tweet you, and 2 minutes later, you tweet me back. You sent me. You told me.
He sent you a DM, right?
You DM me the number to the city office or wherever, right down in NJ Pack where they do the tickets and stuff. I went right down there. It's like the mayor said. and they wiped it out, and I didn't have to go home with a sad
Oh,
face.
that's great.
Isn't that great?
Good story.
Good story.
That's a great story.
You know,
Thank you.
I appreciate it, but I love that story because it's the power of social media. I could spend my entire day. If I have these days, my assistant, my right hand is here. She'll set me up with a school in the morning, community meetings in the afternoon, meetings in the evening, and I may see 1,000 people if I'm lucky. But now on Twitter, I can communicate with thousands of my residents instantaneously, and every day I'm just responding to things. And the great thing about it is it's a whole nother level of accountability for my office directors because I find out about problems before they do. Before my traffic engineers find out about lights that are out, my residents tell me because I'm crowdsourcing them. Before my water department finds out about water main breaks, my residents are telling me. And so it increases the speed of government, but to make real connections with people.
Is there any other politician that utilizes social media the way you do?
You know, there's a lot.
Maybe I'm not following them, so
there's-
I don't
there's
know.
more and more getting there. But,
Yeah.
but I think politicians make a mistake if they just use it to trumpet out what they're doing. Oh, I'm going to show up here, or here's a picture of me doing that.
Oh,
the
I
platform is for engagement. And it really is for connecting with residents to have two-way conversations. It's about taking the critics who yell at you and responding to them. So for me, it's just been a powerful tool. And as a result of that,
It keeps you grounded too,
it keeps
boy.
you humble.
Yes.
Humble. And as a mayor, you really do have a 24-hour around the clock. So I've had people say, I'm waiting for a cop 2 hours. And I'll tweet them back, well, where are you? And I'll come out and see what's going on.
Mayor Cory Booker, future Senator Cory Booker.
From your lips to God's ear.
What is this transition going to be like for you?
Well, it's a lot more sudden.
I know I'm jumping the gun as if
no,
it's already
I don't want to say that.
determined.
Look, a long-standing senator, Senator Lautenberg, passed away. The last World War II veteran to serve in the United States Senate passed away, and so it's a sudden rush. I thought I was going to have a full year or more, and now I could potentially be the United States Senator in October. But the challenge is that the election, Chris Christie set an election at the most odd time in my knowledge in New Jersey history. In the dead of August, there's going to be a primary on August 13th, 33 days from now. And that's the thing. We're ahead in the polls, but polls don't vote. People do.
People vote.
And so we're trying to get people to come out and vote.
So you need New Jersey on August 13th.
Come on out and vote in
To
the
vote.
Democratic primary, because we don't want our election to be decided by a minority. We want our election to be decided by the majority of voters and the will of the people. And so we're trying to get as many people out to the polls as possible.
And if you want Mr. Booker in Senate, then on August 13th,
Please
you have to go vote.
vote for it.
You have to vote for it. It doesn't
Yes.
just happen
Doesn't
magically.
just happen. Don't cheer from the sidelines. Get in the game.
Well, good luck to you. I hope that when you're senator, we can still tweet you and still call you Cory.
I hope. Have you had a United States Senator over on your show?
Well, I had our president when he was a senator, when he
Yes.
had just announced that he was going to run for president on, but that was it.
Wow. Well,
can
And
I
it was,
be-
and he wasn't here. It was on the phone.
Well, can I be your number 2 United States Senator should I get elected?
Absolutely.
Can I be your number 1 in the studio?
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. We'll see you then as senator. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for coming by today.
Thank you for having me.
And good luck
Thank
with the
you.
race.
All right.